All right, we back at it again. This is NBA Fanduel Lineup for December 3rd, 2017. Not a lot of games, but quite a few interesting games going on. Let's start out with the center position. I'm going with Adebayo. Um, I like Lopez too. I mean, I think he could get you something. I needed a cheap option. The rest of these guys, Capella is a good option there, and Jordan without Blake also is not too bad. If you want to go there, I just needed a really cheap option, and at the Bayou, he has a start. Didn't get that much minutes the last game. That's the only thing I'm worried. But I mean, he's still putting up decent numbers. Hopefully, he could get a little bit extra minutes and he could do something with it. So I'm going with the Bayou. Hopefully he does well. James Johnson against Golden State last time, he did really good. I think that was one of his best games. He put up 50 FanDuel points. Not sure if he'll do the same, but he likes to be really competitive. I think he's the most competitive guy. Him and Dion Waiters on the team. So yeah, they're playing in Miami. I think they're gonna put him more. I mean, they play kind of small, Golden State, so that's why James Johnson. I mean, that might hurt at the Bayou, because I mean that's how Golden State likes to play with a lot of small forwards and shooting guards, and you know how they like to shoot everywhere. So James Johnson is a great pick at the Bayou. Like I said, I'm just taking that chance. Hopefully, they don't do that. I'm going with Bell. I think he's starting to earn his minutes. It's not much minutes he's getting. But he did, with a little bit of minutes, he did really great against Orlando. I think he'll get a little bit of extra minutes. There are questionables, about some the other players like Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry. I think they're all gonna play. Just keep an eye on that. I think Bell is still a good option. I mean, a cheap option. Wesley Johnson against Minnesota. I really like this pick. Like I said, Blake is not there, and he's gonna have to step up even more, just like Lou Williams and DeAndre Jordan. But Wesley Johnson, I think, is gonna this value. I mean, it's really cheap, and definitely I will go there. San Antonio against OKC. I got Danny Green and I got Rudy Gay. I like both. If I had a little bit of extra money, I would actually go with Anderson. He's been the better player out of those two. But I couldn't afford him, so that's why I'm stuck with these two. I mean, which I think they're still gonna do good against OKC. What was I gonna say? James Harden against the Lakers, of course. I mean, James Harden's doing what he does. Everybody seems to, yeah, they're really up for that challenge against Lonzo Ball. I mean, I don't know if you saw last night, but Murray, I mean, basically disrespected him, did up behind him as he's trying to wind the clock down. He just, he kind of put the ball around Lonzo Ball as he's passing him forward, just showboating him, and Randall and Ingram, they weren't happy about that shit. I mean, it's gonna be like that every night. That's why I'm going with Chris Paul and James Harden. Especially Chris Paul. I mean, I think he's a really good option here. He's gonna show that he's not that. He's still one of the top point guards in this league, and to show the young Lonzo Ball, I think he's gonna do that. And the same thing in James Harden. He feels the same way, because James Harden's he kind of plays that point guard role, with the ball handling. So both Chris Paul and James Harden, I think they're going to have a big night against the Lakers. Hopefully it's not a blowout. Maybe the Lakers could kind of fight. It's going to be tough to keep a close game. I hope they do. If they do, these two guys are going to put up some really good numbers. And of course, I'm going with Russell Westbrook. He's been showing up every game. I mean, it's a great pick over here. I think he'll put up at least 50 to 60 FanDuel points. and for his value, I mean that's what it's worth. I mean, it's definitely worth it. I mean, they got Lonzo Ball. Like I said, I think Houston is just gonna make him look really bad. Um, I mean, he might be motivated to do better. I mean, he did good against Golden State, and Golden State, of course, is a tough matchup. Um, but yeah, this is what I got. Let me know what you guys think. If you see any injuries, any updates, let me know. I'll try to do the same and update you guys. I would, if there's any updates by 6:30, I should have something 6. So if you want, if you guys want, you could check back. I mean, I would. I mean, there's always things changing around, and yeah. So you guys will have the best lineup heading for that 7 o'clock main slate. Good luck, everybody.